Now, shifting focus, Beijing made remarks on Chinese senior officials' trip to Pyongyang this week, but made no remarks on whether North Korea's nuclear issue was brought up or will be raised during their meeting. South Korea today renewed its stance that it stands firmly with sanctions and not dialogue with the rogue state at this point. Kwon Soa reports.
South Korea remains firm that as long as North Korea shows no will in denuclearization, hasty dialogue with Pyongyang would not only justify the regime's wrong behavior, but also allow for its nuclear and missile programs to further develop. Seoul's foreign ministry reaffirmed this stance Tuesday amid question marks raised over senior Chinese officials' arrival in Pyongyang Monday. China's foreign ministry said Tuesday Vice Foreign Minister Liu Zhenmin is attending a Beijing-Pyongyang Border Joint Committee meeting. The ministry spokesperson Du Kang, however, made no comment surrounding the speculations that the diplomat could be in negotiations with the North on nuclear, missile, or sanctions-related topics. On the same matter, Seoul's foreign ministry said Tuesday that Seoul is closely monitoring the Chinese diplomat's trip, but added Beijing has been consistent on the strict implementation of UN Security Council Resolution 2270 against North Korea.
China has expressed its will to participate in drawing up new sanctions for the North's fifth nuclear test. With regard to Zhenmin's visit, we believe there has been no change in China's stance.
Some Japanese media say China's aim could be to gather information on the North's next provocation, while also notifying Pyongyang about what Beijing and Washington have been discussing so far regarding additional sanctions. This as Japan is stepping up its own efforts to cut off North Korea's financial resources. The foreign ministry pointed out that South Korea is also discussing unilateral sanctions, but just like Japan, Seoul is contemplating the timing of the announcement by monitoring the UN Security Council's ongoing discussions. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.